Good morning, everybody. This is the TSMU fan here. Now, as of today, I know that this video is kind of coming out of nowhere, but as of today, the official Thomas and Friends YouTube channel has just dropped the trailer for the 2026 Reboot series, and oh my gosh, I wanted to provide my thoughts about this, so this is completely unscripted. This is just going to be a video of me talking into the mic about the 2026 Reboot and my first thoughts on it. So yeah, I do want to make another video. I will make another scripted video like once the YouTube content starts coming out, which we do have a date for that now. The YouTube content will start coming out on September 17th on the official YouTube channel, and we also have a date for when the Netflix stuff is supposed to be coming out. The Netflix stuff is supposed to be premiering on September 30th. So yeah, we've got the 2026 Reboot trailer finally. Like, people were wondering where it was, like begging like for Mattel to drop a trailer because they were just not dropping a trailer. Like, the only stuff that we got regarding the 2026 Reboot was basically the press release that was all the way back, and like, of course, like the die casts and like all of the crazy leaks that have been going on there. And there are so many returning characters coming back for this show. Like, we've got frickin' Stepney the Bluebell Engine from season 4 coming back, which, oh my gosh, I was not expecting that. We've got Scruffy, which we do have toys of, and I actually have seen the 2026 toys in the stores. I saw some of them at Meijer when I went to Meijer. We've got Hector the Horrid, we've got Hero, we've got Nia coming back from Big World Big Adventures. We've got a whole bunch of characters in this, and there's just so much to dissect here in this 2026 Reboot show. But let's get into the trailer itself. Now, this trailer, it's interesting to see like the engines actually moving around. Like, the only time that we really saw the animation in practice was in the press release, but to see it like actually in motion and to see more characters than just Thomas is pretty crazy. And it seems that the bouncing bodies is back from Bwubba. It does seem like they've kept that from the later CGI series, and don't exactly know how I feel about that. I think that's just going to be a thing that's going to stay with Thomas, because of course you have to have the characters be animated, which I guess that's going to take some getting used to. We also, very first shot of the trailer, by the way, we get a shot of Tidmouth Sheds, and there's a shed like right next to it that Bruno sleeps in from All Engines Go, and there's also a helipad that Harold can land on next to the sheds, which is pretty interesting. It's interesting to see that Bruno has his own shed and that there's a helipad for Harold. Not exactly sure why there's a helipad for Harold next to the sheds, but okay. We see Henry's tunnel, with Thomas passing through it. And it's nice to hear that Thomas still has his old whistle from the series. It is still Thomas's whistle, just pitched up a few steps. And we were correct, by the way, that Thomas is voiced by a kid in this new reboot. We already had a taste of that when the giant talking Thomas was revealed, and it supposedly revealed his voice. Well, now we know his voice in the trailer, and he definitely is voiced by a kid in this.
Hi, I'm Thomas the Tank Engine. Join me on Sodor.
But at least it's a British voice actor. Like, at least they're honoring the series' roots and acknowledging that these characters are British, which I think that might mean that we might not have a US dub of the show anymore. We'll see. But yeah, we see Bruno in full CGI, and it's so interesting to see a character that was specifically on All Engines Go, a 2D animated show in full CGI. That's interesting to see him. We see Farmer McCall with his sheepdog, Katie. We see Knapford Station. We get a closer look at Rosie, and she's kept her design from like the later Brenner era, like the repaint that she had in the Fastest Red Engine on Sodor, which is really nice. We also get a look at one of the crane trucks, which we got a sneak peek of. Like, their name was revealed through like the die-cast toys. I think that this crane truck that we see in the video might be Crane Truck J? I don't know. It might be either Crane Truck J or the other one. I'm not entirely sure. But this might be the Crane Truck J that was revealed in the die-cast leaks. We also get a look at Tidmouth Sheds, Sir Topham Hatt. We get to see him. We get to see Gordon's model in action. And I actually don't really mind Gordon Jordan's model. It looks pretty good. I actually kind of like how he has the 2 lamps. Like he has like the correct express head code. That's actually a really nice detail. And I honestly don't mind his face. He looks pretty good. And we also see Percy. We hear his voice. And there definitely are songs going to be in this. We heard a couple of them in the trailer. But yeah, this new reboot show definitely looks very, very different from the CGI series that we're used to. But honestly, I think I can accept it. Like, it's definitely going to take a lot of getting used to, but I think that honestly, I can roll with this. It's just crazy to see all of this new reboot stuff, really. It's honestly crazy to see that, like, this is where the show is going to be going. Like, this is where Thomas is going to be going next. And yeah, that's basically all that was in the trailer. And honestly, I'm not exactly sure like what to think about the 2026 reboot. Like, cause like this is just a trailer after all, and we don't have a clear idea of what exactly the stories are going to be like. Like, I'm hoping that the stories are at least going to be like good. Like they're like at least with all of like the annoying songs and all that, like I'm at least hoping that they're paired with good stories, because that's like the main thing that's going to like make this show good. Like, at least if the stories are good, then this show will actually be like worth watching in my opinion. But I honestly don't think that the animation looks bad. Like, it doesn't look bad. Like, there was a whole bunch of stuff early on about how like the animation was apparently like AI generated, but that's been debunked by Miss Mischief on Twitter. So this is definitely true CGI animated. This isn't AI. Surprisingly, Edward is not in this trailer, but Henry is. He's in Tidmouth in the very first shot, and that's a little weird. Wonder why Edward's not in this. But he does have a toy, so he definitely is going to be in this show. So it does seem like they are bringing Edward and Henry back into the Steam team, which I'm glad that they're doing that, because writing them out with Nia and Rebecca in Blubba was just a horrible idea, and I'm glad that Mattel has realized their mistake from that, it seems. But yeah, I definitely think, like, from first impressions, I definitely don't think that this show is bad so far. Like, from what I've seen, like, this seems charming in a way. Like, this seems like not that bad. Like, there are, of course, like some annoying things about this, like the songs. That's honestly annoying, like the bouncing bodies returning. But like the stuff that's good about this, like, it definitely doesn't look horrible. Like, I like the animation. I like all of the added detail on Thomas. I like his larger number 1 that he has in the Railway series. I like that they dialed back the rivet detail on him that he received in Blubba. I love the fact that he has the silver wheel cranks that he has in the Railway series books. So yeah, like, that's basically like all I've got to say about like the 2026 reboot. It definitely doesn't, like, from first impressions, this doesn't look terrible so far. Like, it definitely looks different from the Thomas that we know and love, but is this bad in my eyes right now? Not necessarily. Like, it's definitely, like, as I said earlier, it's definitely a different taste of Thomas to what I'm used to, but I think that I could probably get used to this. Like, as long as the stories are actually good and actually have substance to them. Like, that's all I'm really hoping for with this 2026 reboot. I'm hoping that the stories are good and have, like, good morals for the kids, and, like, they don't jam the morals into your face like how the Hit era did.
Emily complained about Elizabeth. She won't do a thing I tell her. That's because you're a big bossy boiler, laughed Thomas. You should try asking nicely for a change.
Bruh.
Like, I'm hoping that the morals are subtle. I'm hoping that the writing is good. We did get one of the writers possibly confirmed, like, a while back. We did get, like, one of the writers from The Amazing World of Gumball supposedly said that they were going to be working on, like, a preschool show for Mattel, and a lot of people reached out to them and asked if they would be working on the 2026 reboot, and then they removed their page or whatever. I'm not entirely sure what the context is behind that, but as of right now, the 2026 reboot definitely does not look bad so far. Like, there are some questionable decisions going on here. like especially with how James looks and how he has a different nose shape. But I've seen Unlucky Tug, his reboot video, and how it might be a reference to how Clive Spong illustrated James, which would be pretty interesting. But I'm more used to having his round nose shape that he has in the classic series and in the CGI series. But I'm just gonna say it right now, the 2026 reboot definitely does not look bad so far, and that's really all that I've got to say about it right now. It doesn't look bad so far, and I'm interested to see the actual show when it comes out on September 13th on YouTube and on September 30th on Netflix. I'm interested to see like what this show is actually going to be like. I'm hoping that it's going to be good. And yeah, that's basically all that I've got to say, and I should stop here because I could ramble on about the 2026 reboot all day. So yeah, this is basically it for my unscripted video on the 2026 reboot, and I will definitely be making a video when the official content starts rolling out. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. That video will definitely be a lot more professional than this video. That video will have an actual script and everything. This is just an unscripted video because they just dropped the trailer. But yeah, be on the lookout for that, for me covering the 2026 reboot when it releases on YouTube in September. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. And I will also say that, like a quick update on my 10,000 subscriber special. The script is finished for that, and I should be able to get that out in September too, on September 21st for my channel's 9th anniversary. So yeah, that's good. Basically gonna be it for this video. I don't have any more updates that I would like to share. Don't have any more thoughts on the 2026 reboot. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks everybody so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this one. And I'll see you all in the next video. This is the TSMU fan signing out. Bye-bye!